And hey, how you doing, Stellaris fans? Durinde back with you once again, and boy, once again, it's been a long time between videos. Of course, the MegaCorp patch for Stellaris has come out. I'm not going to promise a full series or anything, because my life is kind of turned upside down right now. Started a new job a couple of months back, working on a couple of side projects, voicing a couple audiobooks, actually, so working on that in my spare time. But anyway, this came out, like, the new DLC came out, I think, a month back now, and I haven't had a chance to play it. In fact, if you look at the screen, it shows Stellaris 2.2. It's showing that because I haven't opened up Stellaris since the new DLC came out, so I get the feeling that I'm going to be in for a bit of a learning experience, so let's check this out. Greetings! Stellaris has once again undergone bold changes. In 2.2, the focus of the changes has been reworked to how you develop planets and to deepen the game's economy. The purpose is to make the management of planets more fun and engaging. Tiles are gone and have been replaced with districts, buildings, and jobs. You will now instead construct city districts, farming districts, mining districts, and generator districts, as well as various buildings with more specialized roles. Districts and buildings provide jobs, and a job worked by a pop will produce resources. That makes sense. As a planet gains more pops, it will unlock more building slots. Buildings work similar to how they did before, but now most of them provide jobs instead of producing resources directly. 2.2 also introduces a new trade route system. What you essentially want to do is collect trade value found in space and produced on planets by upgrading a nearby starbase. You should then set up a trade route leading back to your home system. Trade value is converted into usable resources when it reaches your trade capital. We recommend you take a look at the updated tutorial. We'll see if we do that. So, of course, there's the note that says, like, yeah, your save games aren't going to work. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Like I said, I haven't played Stellaris in probably about 6 or 8 months now. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I think we're going to go with the United Nations of Earth. You know, I kind of get the Earthers, so taking them with the new kind of trade stuff, you know, that should be a little bit of a less of a learning curve for me. I was about to say yearning curve. I wonder what a yearning curve would be. This is a curve how much you yearn for stuff. Anyway, I guess we'll go with the standard stuff. Difficulty Captain, Ensign, Cadet. I'm going to drop it back to Ensign. Again, we've played Stellaris, but we haven't played in a long time. So let's get this underway. Like I said, I'm not going to promise to make this a series or anything. It's January 2nd, 2019. Had a little bit of time. Thought I'd record a video and see how people are doing. I kind of apologize for not updating the channel in a long time. Cool, the interface looks neat. I'm not going to read the humanity spiel because we've all seen that before, or I'm going to assume that you've read it before. If not, pause the video right now and read the little spiel about the rise of humanity.
Good day, Madam President. I am Veer.
All right, so
synthetic intelligence. My job is to offer advice and assistance.
Are we going to go with the tutorial or not?
Among the stars.
Guy's kind of like a Jarvis type dude. We'll go with tips only.
Very well. I will provide tips.
Because, like I said, we played. I kind of got the gist of Stellaris, but
the technology screen.
Yes, we know about the technology screen. We're gonna go with blue lasers, and let's go for the society research boost. And for engineering, I've always loved the powered exoskeletons. I would like the engineering research boost as well, though, so I'm gonna take that. Seems like taking that early would give you a little bit of an advantage later on. So we do have our home system here with Mars and 136108 Hemura. Ganymede looks like it's been already exploited for resources. Man, like the interface is like completely different. So this is going to take me a little bit getting used to. So if you got any tips on start of the game, you know, I'd be happy to read them if you post a response to this video. Of course, we're working with hyperlanes here, and we got our galaxy. All right, so let's see, where do we get started? Well, let's take a look at Earth first.
This is our homeworld and the capital of our empire.
Okay, this is really different.
Which we are currently looking at provides an overview of the planet's important statistics.
Districts the planet can support, the pops living on it, other resources. We can also see the planet suffering from low stability. Okay. So we have a planetary administration. We have some research labs. We have alloy foundries. They turn minerals into alloys. Oh, that's completely new, this alloy thing. Yeah. What is this? Consumer goods. Remember basic Stellaris, you just had these three. Well, you didn't even have global food. Food was like just a planetary thing. So we got Ernst Weber here with his fabulous mustache. Kind of looks like Korn from the updated Voltron cartoon. Okay, let's take a look at the population.
Divided into layers
or strata. All right, so apparently we have the caste system from BattleTech, or the clans apparently. So workers, we have 15 workers. Nobody's unemployed. That's great. Great. Now, if we could only do that for like 2019, 2020, have 0 unemployment. Okay. Can I do anything here? Okay, looks like we are growing. Cool. 63% happy. That's not bad. And if I was 63% happy, I'd be set.
This screen also tracks how much devastation or damage the planet itself has suffered.
Of course, the last major patch had, the planet killing stuff, so I guess that's part of it. I never really got into that. And here's the corporate scheme. Corporate screen.
To build branch offices on the planets of other empires.
Amazing people pay me for my voice. Once built, they can view and upgrade. Okay, so we don't need a branch office since this is our capital. Okay. So yeah, a lot of this video is going to be me trying to figure out what's going on, basically. We got Europa, and is it IO? Can never figure that out. And let's just take a look at the surrounding. I kind of wish we were like on an edge. So I'm probably going to get us to work our way back here. Okay. So Earth again. Let's see. What can we do with our building slots? We could build. Well, we can't because we only have 100 minerals. Looks like, yeah, we're not going to be doing anything for building. So we'll leave that alone for now.
This is
construction ship, though. What do we want to boost first? I think we want to boost... Let's get a science boost off the bat. So that has cost us our 100 minerals. We're doing great for food, apparently. And apparently I unlocked the the achievement resourceful. I don't know if that's a newer achievement or what. The fact that when I was playing Stellaris in the past, I was mostly playing with mods. So I didn't actually rack up that much for Stellaris achievements, even though I have like several, like 200 hours in the game or something like that. All right, so we do have our science ship.
Which is...
So I'm assuming we don't have to survey our own system. Back in vanilla Stellaris, back when I started playing anyway, you would actually have to survey your own system. So like even though humanity has been like spacefaring race for 200 years, they still didn't know really what was going on in their home system. So it makes sense that they at least know the resources that are around all the home planets and stuff. So there goes our little science ship. We have 1 out of 3 star bases. I do have to remember that star bases have been changed. Let's take a look at traditions. So that's going to take us 20 months. I'm assuming that nothing with traditions have changed. Again, feel free to toss little tips or anything down into the comments. Just in case, like I said, I'm not going to promise a series, but if I do play multiple episodes of this, I wouldn't mind a little bit of help, even with all the new changes. Let's take a look at our shipyard.
These upgradable stations
okay, so we can upgrade these.
And are most often tasked
we now have a Mars research station. Hopefully we don't open up a gate to the Doom universe and start summoning demons. So at the end of the month, we should be able to... Can I queue things at all? No. Okay. Didn't think we could, but thought I tried. You know what? Let's go with the engineering boost on Europa. Like I said, let's push science. Consumer goods. Okay, so that's almost like a food thing. Market.
Via the market screen, we can buy and sell resources.
Buy and sell resources at monthly trade?
Market, but if enough empires establish...
Okay, that's cool. That seems to be something for when we claims. Okay, that's more of a Crusader Kings type thing. You'd have to put Cassius Bellies on different provinces and such. That's something I haven't played in a long time either, Crusader Kings 2. That was kind of my first foray into Paradox games. Been playing a lot of BattleTech lately, because they came out with that new patch for the career mode. And been having fun with that. It's nice not being tied to the story and having to do those story missions, especially if you've done them a couple times already. We have... Okay, so that is the precursor.
Situation log has been updated.
We haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, so I've been having fun with BattleTech. I've actually been playing a little bit of Mech Warrior Online with Monty Rico. That's a fun time. I'm not that great at it. Definitely looking forward to Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, because my first introduction into that universe was Mech Warrior 1. Weeks after the UNS Armstrong's latest fruitful exploratory survey, human Xenon are practically falling. Yes, okay. Got it. Again, I'm assuming you folks can read. If not, what are you doing? How did you get here? Not that I'm judging. Actually, here's a cool sci-fi concept. It's actually in a Shadowrun novel. I think it was called the novel The Changeling. And it's about this guy, he turns into a troll.
Construction completed.
Which is something that happens in the Shadowrun universe, at least at the start of the Awakening. And he basically loses his intelligence. He's just kind of a normal guy before that. And he talks about how, like, society, because it's like a futuristic fantasy society, and it talks about how it moved to like an icon-based thing. Like, so even if people couldn't read, like, they could still understand icons. I always thought that was a neat concept. As our science ship scans the surface of EFOL 2, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Extra materials. Okay, I'm cool with that. 5 minerals, I will take. We do have 135 minerals right now, so let's continue exploiting the Sol system here. What is this trade value? Okay. Since we're here, we might as well build a mining station and get like a little bit of extra energy. I don't know what way we'll lean in terms of traditions at this point. 2,000 Baruna. Wonder if that's like an actual thing. It's an ice asteroid. That's cool. I guess this is the Orc Cloud. Imagine if we had an Orc Cloud. It was just like a whole bunch of orcs floating around in space for no reason. That would be like the Warhammer universe, I guess. Okay, so nothing else really going on. We own one star system. We own one colonized system. That has 2 in trade value. So I'm not sure where to place trade value in terms of stuff that I should really be focusing on at this point. Again, tips are welcome if you do stumble across this video and you're still here for whatever reason. Right, so we have 129, so let's queue up our construction ship, and what are we going to exploit next? I think we'll grab these 2 minerals over here. That's going to be our next thing. Man, we have so much food. Pizza slices for days. Tendies coming out of our freezer. Who knows what else is on the go. Alright. So we have to unlock these. Okay, so population looks like it unlocks a building slot. Okay, cool. Cool. We have 3 out of 7 districts. What is this? We have no rare planetary features. It's just a normal Earth. We do have blockers.
Evasive maneuvers.
Whoa. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Earth broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Throne of God and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Why is there like a big-headed alien guy? Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we have recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Earth. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit and fled to Mercury. They must be
Situation
stopped.
log has been updated.
Okay, so I guess this is the pirates that you would see. Okay, they have an admiral. We don't have an admiral. I should have actually gave ourselves an admiral, but I did not. I did not hit her. Okay, so it looks like we use alloys now instead of minerals for constructing ships. So I do have to keep that in mind. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. Fighting all around the sun. Cultist ships disabled. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled a ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact and we are picking up faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we have eliminated all threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Throne of God. Prepare the breaching charges. Okay.
Situation log has been updated.
So we're going to have a special project in a little bit. And it looks like our fleet's just like doing a little circle of death here with their fleet. And they decided to fly by our space station, which is totally okay with me because my space station can now shoot at it. And it doesn't have much health left, so this should be over. Alright, so they lost everything. We lost nothing. And I guess we have to check out this hijacked fleet now. Okay, so the construction ship just kind of pieced out once the combat happened. Okay. Alright, so let's see. How do we do this? We just have to do a research thing. Okay. And you guys, I want you to go and get yourselves repaired.
Expand our glorious rule through force of arms.
Yeah.
System survey concluded.
And it looks like the new system has been surveyed. So there is 5 minerals. There's a little bit of trade value, and there's a little bit of energy. So they're going to move on to the next system. I mean, this looks like kind of like an isolated thing. So if we could maybe move back here, and got a choke point there and a choke point there. Not sure if this is connected to anything. Just trying to think long terms in what systems we should go after in terms of strategic importance. All right, so they're doing the special project right now. That's going to take us a couple of months.
The government screen.
Okay. You folks, I'm going to get you to do, what are you going to do? I think we've exploited everything in this system at this point. So I would like those 5 minerals for sure, so... military fleets. I should get an admiral. Boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Throne of God include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Earth, and all assets belonging to the cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult leaderships have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must... Okay, so again, this is basically the pirate storyline that we saw in vanilla Stellaris, except they added kind of like a little religious fever to it, so it's kind of cool. I would like to build a outpost because we do have influence and we do have alloys. So I guess we're going to want to look at, since alloys mean fleets, we're going to want to look at producing more of those. Again, so it takes minerals to build buildings, though. Okay. So that, yeah,
construction
a lot of these, if I do like a multi-part thing, a lot of this is going to be me trying to figure out what to do. Let's go with prosperity. I just want to see if there's any difference. So mining station output increases by 10%. We get an additional merchant job per 50 pops. I will take that. And it's 24 months until our next Unity thing. Okay. Alright, so how much do we need? We need 300. Oh, we can do a monument. This gives us what? Culture workers turn consumer goods into Unity and society research. I actually kind of like the idea of that, so we are going to take that. And hopefully it turns into something awesome for us. I doubt it's going to turn into like a giant transforming robot or anything. Not that awesome, but in terms of gameplay, I hopefully it fixes us up here. How come you guys are showing red? Are you like... Alright, yeah, let's merge these fleets. And we're just gonna put you in orbit, I guess. Enter orbit, there we go. Cool. So that's done. So we've gone through a couple of years already. So the pirates could basically be like anywhere around here. So sign ship, I'm actually gonna get them to come back and survey these systems. Let's take a look how we're doing for science. So 85 months before our next laser upgrade. So it looks like they kind of slowed down the early game a little bit in terms of technology, which is fine. Also, I'm playing on normal speed right now, which if you've seen any of my old videos, you're like, he's always playing on the fastest speed. Why? He misses so much. And I'm just doing that until I get like a better handle on how things work. What does Map the Stars do? Survey speed goes up and anomaly speed. Okay. And I have the itchiest nose on the internet at this very moment. I'm sure of it. But anyway, also want to mention, if you're still watching this video for whatever reason, you can follow me on Twitter, Durinde Plays. I post there usually every day. And I'm working on a few different little neat side projects, so if you want updates on those, whether it be like one of the audiobooks that I'm doing a voice for, or a game project, which I'm doing a voice for, or my own little crappy indie adventure games, I can get some details on that. Also, musings about gameplay in general. Just look for Durinde Plays. What is this? S-Mars? The trinary system. That's cool. Alright, so construction ship is still building there, so there's nothing else for them to do. And are you actually surveying this? Have you done anything? Yes, okay. Perhaps I should have just a little bit more patience. But that's fine. Do we want to... Well, we don't have the pops to do this, so we're just going to leave that alone. Let's take a look at our population screen. So it looks like we are still growing. We have 2 rulers.
Construction completed.
And we have our first system. So the construction ship, I'm going to get them to build mining stations. And I can't do it automatically yet because we don't have quite enough resources, but I can get them to build these mining stations. There we go. Okay.
Construction completed.
So planet Earth has finished its construction queue, so we won't be building anything there for a while because we need like 300 minerals to build anything. We should be doing a little bit more for Unity a month now, so that's good. What are we going to take next? It's probably going to be... yeah, let's go with the administration. That kind of reduces the costs of everything, the monthly expenses. So I'm cool with that. There's 3 physics in this system, and since science is taking quite a long time, I wouldn't mind a little bit more of that. I should have actually taken the science boost, I think, but that's fine. These guys have not upgraded at all yet. Sparky Genius is great. That's why she's doing this a little bit faster. Alright, so I'm just going to leave those guys alone for now. And we're actually going to speed things up a little bit now, because it's still early game Stellaris, and I want a chance to do some more stuff. I don't think we need any more armies on Earth right now, but...
Anomalous readings registered.
Okay, there's an anomaly. Let's check that out. I would like a couple more Corvettes, because at some point we are going to encounter these pirates, and I do want to be ready for them when that happens. Alright, so construction is done in this system. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Ensmar's 4A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker. Placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit. Oh, so there's +4 minerals in that system. I am super alright with that. I'm going to get my construction ship here to build a mining station there, and we're already here for our next little thing. So we're going to take prosperity, building upkeep, and district upkeep. Even though I'm not quite sure how much of a role they play right now, I'm going to get those
Construction
reduced.
completed.
Alright, so Earth, is there anything? Oh, so I do have a space now to build another building. Do we still do upgrades? We can downgrade things. We can replace things. We can repair things. What's this? Decisions. Oh, martial law. Encourage planetary growth. That costs influence. I might, in fact, do that. We are going to do the Habitable World survey. Luxury goods gives us extra amenities, and okay. I'm actually wait, this discourages? No, I do not want this. I want to encourage planetary growth, so we're not going to do anything with that right now. Okay, so commercial zones gives us clerk jobs, and they produce trade value and amenities. Hollow theaters gives us entertainers. They turn consumer goods into Unity. We're only producing like 5 consumer goods right now. Luxury residences gives us extra housing and amenities. I feel like I'm playing Civilization again for some reason. Is there anything else? This produces artisans. They turn minerals into consumer goods. I kind of like the idea of that. Now these guys turn minerals into alloys, which I like. So I'm going to take another foundry, I think. So we'll get extra alloys. That's going to let us buff up our fleet a little bit. Again, I'm playing on a fairly easy skill level right now, so this is more of a learning adventure for me right now. So, okay, so they're going to head back there. Again, I'm assuming that we're going to encounter the religious zealots at some point in one of these systems. I will move my construction ship down here. Okay, and it's actually alloys for star bases as well. That is so interesting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll take it to the end of 2204, and I'm going to call that the end of an episode. And yeah, and then we'll just see how that does. So far, there's just enough change to keep me interested. That's for sure. So if you are interested in seeing more, please think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. Like I said, you can follow me on Twitter, Durinde Plays. And, well, we'll see what the end of the year brings. Well, we do have scientist upgrades, and I'm just going to stop it there because it seems like a good endpoint. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Have yourself a great day.